Good evening and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday, Shabbat Shalom. We are going to begin, as we always do, with Ma Yafeh Hayom. And I hope you will join in singing with me and Rabbi Jason. Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. 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 Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat is beautiful. So Shabbat Shalom. I'm glad you've joined myself, Rabbi Jason Gitlin, and our Kinder Mini leader, Landon Braverman. We call this Tune into Shabbat. It's a chance to say goodbye to the week that was and ease into Shabbat, try to reflect on our week and think of ways to make Shabbat as special as it can be. So with that, we always like to start by getting you settled in, giving you a little music to kind of get yourself onto a good spot, make it loud enough for your parents to hear maybe, and maybe also capture something about this week's Shabbat and a story in the Torah from this week. We like to tell the stories from the Torah. We've been talking about our earliest family members, right? So we were talking about Abraham and Isaac and Jacob last time. We talked about Jacob and his brother. You remember that, Jacob and Esau, and how they didn't always treat each other well, especially Jacob. Both of them, they were always after each other's things. We said, they should be thankful. Try to take some gratitude in things they have. That was our pre-Thanksgiving message, right? Well, now we're later in the story, and Jacob's about to, after spending many years away from home, not seeing his brother, because they argued and they couldn't be together, he comes back and he's going to be reunited with him, but he's nervous, right? So he's nervous and he has a dream, right? So we're going to talk about dreams on and off all the time because we have a lot of dreams in our Torah stories. And in this dream, maybe because he's so nervous, he has a dream before he's going to be reunited. Is he going to treat him nice? Are they going to be good to one another? And in that dream, he wrestles with an angel. Right? And he actually, even at the end of the dream, he changes his name and his name becomes Israel, which means to wrestle. And he actually is wrestling with God. Why is he doing that in his dreams? Do you have dreams? I have dreams. We all have dreams, right? What are these dreams about? Sometimes people say your dreams, it's like our body rests, but our mind is still trying to make sense of all the things that we experience, all the things we do in life. So our dreams are the way that we tell stories at night. All right, maybe something you're excited about, that ends up a story. Something that you're nervous about, and we try to make sense of all that in our dreams sometimes. It fills up our dreams, and sometimes we can use our dreams to help us grow as people. Think about the things that we're nervous about, things we're excited about. Take our dreams and help use them to grow, make ourselves better, and make the whole world better. That's what this dream, we're about to hear a song, which is a really nice song called Elohim Shali. All right, and it's about, oh my God, I want to let you know. And it's about a child who has a dream at night. And the dream, again, just like Jacob, it's with an angel, just like we said, Jacob wrestles. This child wrestles with God, wrestles with an angel of God. And in that dream afterwards, the angel tells us that the dream is a world where all the children live at peace. We want that world, don't we? And so does this child, and so do you. So here's the story, and here's this nice song that leads us in this story.
ילדות ישראלית. אלוהים שלי, רציתי שתדע, חלום שחלמתי בלילה במיטה, ובחלום ראיתי מלאך, משמיים בא אליי, רציתי שתדע שהחלום הזה נשאר לי כחידה. אלוהים שלי, רציתי שתדע על החלום שלי, רציתי שתדע. אלוהים שלי, רק רציתי שתדע.
All right. Well, I love that song. Like I said, it's about using our dreams just like Jacob used his dreams to make ourselves better and to make the world better. So we can bring peace into the world. We can bring peace to ourselves too. All right, so Shabbat is getting earlier and earlier. Like we said, it's getting darker earlier now, right? We head towards Hanukkah, so we're the festival of lights to help make the night bright for us. So we're going to start to prepare our home. We really have to get preparing our home now because the Shabbat's coming even earlier. So here's another way to prepare your home for Shabbat. When you come home, or just before Shabbat begins, you can take this, a tzedakah box. I know a lot of you have tzedakah boxes. I've seen you make them before, all right? We've talked about them. This is a place, right, where we can, tzedakah box is about bringing fairness, righteousness, and justice into the world, making sure everyone has the things that they deserve, place to live, food to eat. We have to make sure that that happens. And we said on Shabbat, a lot of our preparing on Shabbat, like we talked about, it's about using your imagination, which is great because I know you guys have great imaginations. And you pretend you can use our imagination that for one day, the world is perfect. You don't have to, everything's in its place. We don't have to work because everything is just there for us. That's why one of the reasons we do this right before Shabbat begins, you come home, I don't need money anymore. Shabbat's going to make sure that I have everything I need. So you can empty your pockets of money because we don't use it on Shabbat for that reason. And then you can put your money into the tzedakah box because while we can imagine that the world is perfect for one day and our world is perfect for one day, we know that there are still problems for some people, and some people still need things, and we want to make sure that everyone is still going to be okay. So we have to use our imagination, but also keep in the back of our mind that we want to get to a place where not just our Shabbat is the perfect place for us, but for everybody. That's our preparing the home for Shabbat this week. And like I said, since Shabbat is starting earlier and earlier, let's get our candle lights out so we can light our Shabbat. I'm going to light here. Right? You have a chance to take your candles. If you can get some candles there. Landy, give us a little getting candle music while everyone's getting their, or putting their money in their tzedakah box before we light candles. Give us a little nigun. I think you're muted. You're going to give us a...
I'm sorry. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Sound familiar? It's Arcane Street Nigun. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da.
All right, now Landon's going to bring that energy in for us and lead us in the blessing.
Yes, of course. And you can, if you like, you can wave your arms at a safe distance from the light and then bring it in to cover your eyes. We are bringing that beautiful glow, that light of Shabbat as close to our spirits as we can. And we say the blessing together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kirishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. And as we say amen, we can uncover and open our eyes.
Thank you, Landon, bringing that energy. And I look forward to it every week, the way that he helps us really feel and say those blessings together. Perfect timing. I hear the Shabbat siren outside my window right now. So we've done it just the exact time. All right, now that we have our candles lit, let's really think about, like we say, we like to ease into it. So let's think about what we may have done this week. There's a lot of things we do during the week, a lot of things to be proud of, a lot of things you can achieve. So let's think about that, and then we'll start to think about how we can say goodbye to those things and just enjoy Shabbat. So Landon will take us through. We need two words. Avodah, that means work. That's what we did during the week. And menucha, that means rest. You got those? All right, Landon, take us through.
Well, we begin with the week we had, our avodah, our days of work. Yom Rishon, and we sing together, Avodah. Yom Sheni, Avodah. Yom Shlishi, Avodah. Oh, Avodah.
You took us through the first half, that's right. Something you did in the first half that you like? Like I say, shopping, that's part of Shabbat. I mean, not part of Shabbat, it's part of the work we do. It's okay to want things, to enjoy things. Maybe you got something special for the holidays this past Thanksgiving. Enjoy that. But now when Shabbat comes, try to make sure we don't always need more and more. So just enjoy that. All right, let's do the second half of the week. Try to think of something you really achieved, maybe something you learned in school, maybe, or something that you achieved at work if you're older.
Yom Revi'i, Avodah. Yom Chamishi, Avodah. Yom Shishi, Avodah. Oh, Avodah.
Now get ready for the menucha. Here, Landon's going to bring it to us.
Yes, we are saying goodbye to the week, and we are saying hello to Shabbat, a time, a very sacred, beautiful, personal time of rest. Yom Shabbat, menucha. Yom Shabbat, menucha. Yom Shabbat, menucha. Oh, menucha.
How do you like to rest and enjoy your days? Here are a few ways, right? We said you can go to the park. I think on Sunday, well, yeah, maybe it might rain, all right? You might not get to the park, I just realized that, but try to still get some air whenever you can. Maybe in the morning, you'll be able to get out a little bit. That's one way, always nice. Spend time in nature, take a rest. Everyone should take a Shabbat nap, all right? That's a lovely thing to do. Really enjoy, it's part of enjoying Shabbat. In games, what's your favorite game? There's Scrabble. You ever play Bananagrams? That's a great game too. It's like a Scrabble game. That's a fun one. I'm looking forward to that this Shabbat. All right. So now we feel the Shabbat spirit. Let's take a walk. All right. Shabbat started. Let's go over our beloved Cane Street. There it is. If we listen closely, I bet we can hear some of the singing going on in there, like some of those melodies we would used to sing from there. You know that one. Here it comes.
Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, cheery beery beery bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Bim, bam. Bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam, cheery, beery, beery, bim, bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam.
I saw some great movements, some great. Daniel, thank you for those great, yes, hands over there for the Shabbat. Let's head back home. We've been out a little bit. We welcomed Shabbat a little bit outside, heading over to synagogue. Here we are back home. So we said if you prepare your home well, right? We put our money in our tzedakah box. So we got our home all set and ready for Shabbat. We do these things partly because we might have visitors, not just visitors who we invite, but visitors, special visitors, kind of like Jacob's visitors, like we talked about earlier, angels. We sing Shabbat, we sing to Shabbat at the start and talk about how angels come into our home. And we have a story that if our home is all set, all ready for Shabbat, the angels come in, they welcome it, they bless our home, and then they leave so we can enjoy our Shabbat. So if you help us sing, I think we may have some angels show up here and make sure that all of our homes are ready and good for Shabbat. Landon, let's hear it.
Let's see if they come. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hashare, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech, Malachei Hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech, Malachei Hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Serchem leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech, Malachei Hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu.
Did you see them? We were lucky. They came in, right? Did you feel it? You saw them? Those angels were there. Now, along with the angels, like I said, we have other guests. And we have a famous guest who usually visits us at King Street, right at the synagogue. I think I hear her now. She's got big footsteps. Yes, Tamar. Tamar showed up at my home. Your home too. All right, so let's sing to Tamar all the things we do on Shabbat and all the things we bless. Ready? There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knock, knock, 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and she wants to spend Shabbat with me. Well, she likes to light the candles. A ping, ping, ping. And she likes to drink the wine. Go, 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 go. And she likes to eat the challah. Yum, 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 yum. She does it all the time. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knock, knock, 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and she wants to spend Shabbat with me and you. Tamar, thanks so much for coming. So nice that you make house calls and you can be our guest. Shalom to Tamar. All right, we call this next part Ele Hadivarim. These are the words. A word of the week. Because we don't just experience Shabbat, we have to maybe talk about Shabbat. We use some of the words of Shabbat. It'll make our Shabbat more special. It'll give us the ideas behind Shabbat. so that our experience is that much better. So this word's week is erev. This is a word that means kind of two things, actually. The primary meaning of the word erev is, I might say, erev tov, means good evening. Erev means evening. And we actually have a prayer, the evening prayer is called ma'ariv. It's kind of like we bring in the evening with our prayers, right? So it's called ma'ariv. Erev means evening. But there's another way it's used too, which is it means the time before, or the day, or the time before. So Erev, this is the important thing also to understand about Jewish life, right? Most days start either at midnight or in the morning. The Jewish day starts, though, when the sun goes down. So Shabbat starts right now. When the sun goes down, that's when the day starts. So all the time before that is called Erev. When you say Erev Shabbat, you mean the time before Shabbat starts. That could actually be from all the way, like from last night, all the way this morning until Shabbat begins. That's called Erev Shabbat, and that's the time when you get ready for Shabbat. That's all those things we talked about. How do you prepare your home for Shabbat? How do you do your shopping? All those things that we're going to talk about each week that we've been doing, those all take place on the preparing side on Erev Shabbat. Then Shabbat comes, and it's the evening. So that's the two ways you can use the word. Erev, meaning evening, and Erev Shabbat, or Erev a holiday, that's the time before. Another way to help us understand and experience Shabbat and enjoy it, make it special. Also, I'll just say before that, talking about dreams, right? As the night comes, that gets us back to the dreams too, yes. And it is coming, Shabbat is coming. Look, outside my window and outside right here, I see it's getting darker out. And we said it a long time ago, our ancestors, the old rabbis used to go out into nature to welcome Shabbat. Welcome Shabbat in nature in the fields. We have songs about that. Maybe they saw trees and they sang to the trees. So this song is about how we see in trees, we see good people, people who do good deeds, people who do good acts, people like you, I think. All right, so let's sing to the trees and to God and to Shabbat starting.
Sadik katamari frach ke'erez balvanon yiskei shetulim beveit Adonai bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu od yenun beseva deshenim verananim yiyu lehagi Ki ashar Adonai suri velo ablatabo.
There they are. Actually, I'm going to pick a date right here. Hold on. We should all have something sweet on Shabbat. That's good. So make sure you enjoy your Shabbat. You can enjoy it with a little something sweet. You deserve it, right? Enjoy the day. Enjoy your family, all right? It's so nice to see all of you here. All right, so we want to wish you a Shabbat Shalom. All right, we hope you'll see us again next week to welcome Shabbat together for another tune into Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Say it. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
Shalom. Bye, Landon.
Bye.
Person.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom to Shai.
That's cool. You can write on the Zoom. I've never seen that before. Ooh, Shy. You like?
Number one. Go.